You've survived wave after wave in the Inferno. What comes next is a series of boss fights which are simple in concept, but punishing to mistakes. In this video, we break down each section of the fight. Here's everything you need to know to beat the Jads and TzKal-Zuk. In Wave 67 of the Inferno, you will face JalTok-Jad, which spawns in the northwest part of the arena. Pray against Jad's magic and ranged attacks to prevent damage. Jad can also melee if you are next to him when he decides his next attack. Typically, you want to avoid this. In this wave, Jad attacks every 4.8 seconds or 8 game ticks. Keep this timing in mind, as every time Jad attacks, you should be ready to click your prayers. Between Jad's attacks, you can take time to do other actions, such as drinking potions and repositioning. Using range to boost prayer will speed up the fight, but also drain more prayer, so make this decision based on your supplies. If you miss a prayer, you can survive by drinking a brew before the attack lands. When Jad reaches half health, 5 healers will spawn and try to heal Jad. Attack the healers to make them stop healing Jad, and they will become aggressive towards you instead. There are several methods to deal with Jad's healers. Players with maximum stats and gear can tank the healers, then continue killing Jad as fast as possible. If multiple healers are hitting you, you can zigzag diagonally to get them stuck behind each other, so that only one will attack you. Another method to deal with Jad healers is to bring all of them around to one side of Jad. Then, run through Jad to leave them behind. This method allows you to heal off the healers and start the final waves at full health. The final method to deal with Jad's healers is to tag them in such a way that they become stuck behind Jad or stuck on other healers. Using this method, you will take no damage from healers. If you see healers that are stacked up, you can often use the back one as an anchor point to safe spot the other healers. If you wish to simplify, you can kill one or more of the healers. After Jad is defeated, make sure you are in position for the next wave, or click log out during the fight to give yourself time to prepare. In Wave 68, you will fight 3 Jads at once. These Jads attack at evenly spaced intervals of 1.8 seconds or 3 game ticks. A good way to practice the timing for triple Jads is to lazy flick against a blob in the Inferno, which also has a 3-tick interval. Typically, players kill the southern Jad first. When Jad reaches half health, 3 healers will spawn. The healers can be dealt with in the same fashion as the previous wave. For a first attempt at triple Jads, kill the healers one at a time, then kill Jad. Other methods include tanking the healers while killing Jad, running through Jad to get the healers stuck, or 0 damage setups. Like before, you can heal off the healers from the final Jad, and click log out if you wish to pause the Inferno before the final boss. In Wave 69, you will face TzKal-Zuk, the final boss of the Inferno. When the fight begins, a shield will float back and forth in the north of the arena. Zuk's attack is decided when he begins to move. If you are not behind the shield at this time, you will be hit by a powerful attack. For most of the fight, Zuk attacks every 6 seconds or 10 game ticks. The shield will always be in the same 3 positions when Zuk attacks, giving rise to the following safe spots as the shield passes across the arena. As soon as Zuk targets one safe spot, it is safe to start moving to the next safe spot. There are dead zones on each side of the arena from which you cannot reach Zuk. If you try to attack Zuk from these zones, you'll be dragged towards the center 2 tiles at a time until you are not in one of these zones. After the shield goes back and forth once, a mage and ranged minion will spawn and begin attacking the shield. If the shield dies, you will be exposed to Zuk's attacks, so the minions must be attacked to divert their attention. Throughout the fight, more ranged and mage minion sets will continue to spawn on a 3.5 minute timer. When Zuk's health reaches 599 or lower, this minion set timer is paused, allowing you time to heal, recharge run energy, and prepare yourself for the second half of the fight. When Zuk's HP is lowered below 479, JalTok-Jad spawns and targets the shield. This Jad attacks every 8 game ticks and spawns 3 healers when lowered below half health. When Jad spawns, the set timer will begin counting down again, but 1 minute 45 seconds are added to the clock to give you extra time to kill Jad. When Zuk's HP is lowered below 239, 4 healers spawn and rapidly heal Zuk. As soon as healers spawn, Zuk's attacks will speed up, and Zuk will attack every 4.2 seconds or 7 game ticks. This means that the previously shown safe spots will not work. If you wish to know where the next safe spot is, you must watch where Zuk attacks the shield, then count forward 7 paces. However, the easiest approach is just to stay with the shield at all times as it moves across the arena. When the healers are attacked, they will stop healing Zuk and instead shoot fireballs at the arena, which deal area of effect damage between 5 to 10. The minion spawn timer continues to count down, and bear in mind that surviving a mage and range set alongside healers is not an easy task. After healers are killed, range and mage sets will continue to spawn, but this is the home stretch. When Zuk's HP reaches 0, you have won. When Zuk spawns, attack him twice in the middle and follow the shield. Attack Zuk for 1 round using the safe spots. Then switch to Blowpipe. If the shield started west, tag the mage. When the shield reaches the middle safe spot, run ahead and kill the ranger as fast as possible. If the shield started east, hit the ranger while moving to the center. Then tag the mage. If the ranger is still alive, heal in the west corner and kill the ranger when the shield moves east again. After the ranger is dead, start hitting Zuk. If you're using a twisted bow, or if you get good hits with ruby bolts, lower Zuk's health down below 600 to pause the set spawn timer. If you have lower damage output, bring Zuk's HP down without hitting him under 600. When the second mage and ranger spawn, kill the ranger and hit Zuk below 600 to pause the set timer. When attacking the minions, it's helpful to be familiar with the dead zones for the weapon you're using. Notably, you can blowpipe the ranger from the east safe spot, but you cannot blowpipe the mage from the west safe spot. Once Zuk is under 600 health, kill any remaining mages and take a breather. The first phase of the fight is complete. When you're ready to fight Jad, hit Zuk below 480 HP. Attack Jad immediately to keep it from damaging the shield, and kill Jad using your long-ranged weapon. Remember, every time Zuk shoots, move to the next safe spot. Every time Jad attacks, be ready to switch prayers. If you're using an armadillo crossbow, you'll run into the weapon range problem at the west safe spot. To solve this, change your attack style to long range, or time your attack so that you're in the safe spot when the shield touches the western limit. Standard crossbows will run into the long-range issue in both corners. When Jad reaches half health, 3 healers will spawn north of Jad. Often, a well-placed Chinchampa or Blood Barrage will aggro all 3. Tank the healers while finishing Jad, being careful not to misclick on the healers when moving between the safe spots. After Jad is defeated, keep attacking Zuk. If further sets spawn, you only need to kill the ranger. Do not damage Zuk below 240 HP until you are ready for healers and for the final phase. Before damaging Zuk below 240 HP and triggering healers, you want at least 1.5 minutes before the next mage and range set spawns. If you're uncertain, get Zuk to just above 240 health, then wait for a new set to spawn. When you're ready to take on healers, wait until Zuk fires at the second middle safe spot. Then, run ahead to the corner safe spot and take up to 4 shots at Zuk. When healers spawn, tag each one once to stop Zuk from healing. Then, kill the healers. Remember, the safe spots do not work and you must stay with the shield. After healers are killed, continue attacking Zuk. If any further sets spawn, tag the mage and kill the ranger. Stay with the shield and attack until Zuk's HP reaches 0. If you log out after the Zuk fight begins, the area that the shield protects will be shifted backwards by 1 square. The old safe spots will not work anymore, but a new pattern of safe spots is created which is useful for Zuk fights with a standard crossbow. When healers spawn, the shield's protection continues to lag 1 square behind where it would be if you didn't log out. For accounts with low defense looking to take on Zuk, the Mage and Ranger sets are a particular threat. It's possible to control the timing at which the minions attack you so that you can pray against both the Mage and the Ranger, and take no damage. As a rule of thumb, if you tag the minion with a Blowpipe, it will attack you back 4 ticks after the experience drop of the Blowpipe. Using a slower traveling projectile, such as a crossbow bolt, means that you'll have to attack earlier. If you don't care so much about precision and just want to off-tick the minions, there is a shortcut method. Crossbow or T-bow the second minion as the first one is firing. Then, pray against the mage and switch to ranged prayer when the mage is not attacking. Lastly, I encourage you to pick and choose the methods that work best for you, and innovate new methods as needed. The Inferno is a dynamic, complex PvM challenge, and everyone thinks about it a little bit differently. Thank you to everyone who made this video possible, for your support, for your guidance, for your inspiration. The Inferno awaits. All the best of luck in your journey.